several line of industries are lined up to come and start over in Trivandrum. So I believe in next 10 years, we are going to see vast amount of change. All eyes are on this big deep water multi-purpose project. So many strategic evolution in terms of growth is happening. If you want to be extra successful in your career or in your business, you have to have a burning desire in that particular domain. They see failure as a part of success.
Hello everyone, we have Vishnu Sudhakaran with us. So he is the CEO of Livro Shipping, and I would request him to introduce himself so that you'd all get understanding about what he is and what is his business.
Hi Ajay, thanks for mentioning my name. Myself Mr. Vishnu, I am the CEO and the founder of Livro Shipping. We are headquartered in Dubai, and we have branches in India in 4 states, in Gujarat, Mumbai, Chennai and in Cochin. As of now, we have around 75 colleagues working with me in my company, and we are basically into shipping and logistics domain. We plan to cater to worldwide level, generating leaders both in our respective domains actually.
Okay, great. So I'll give a quick introduction about myself. My name is Ajay S Nair, and I am the CEO of a company called Fresh Mind Ideas. We are in the branding and digital marketing domain. My company is in Technopark Trivandrum. We have another 2 offices. One is in Bangalore and other one is in Mumbai. So we are also looking for a global expansion, and in fact we are giving clients services across the globe. And today I would like to know more about your view about Trivandrum and how
Absolutely.
we can grow together. So I'll have a few questions I will ask, and we will get ahead from there.
Definitely.
So Vishnu, Trivandrum is developing in a fast pace. As someone who is doing business in multiple countries, how do you view this?
Actually, it's a very interesting as well as very fruitful question in terms of the future, in terms of our country, India, as well as our home state, Kerala. As Trivandrum being the capital city of our state, Kerala, as an entrepreneur community, not only me, in general, whenever I interact with people, when I travel across India or when I travel to inside the UAE or even to the Southeast Asian countries, people are very much eager. They're always asking me how things are turning out in your home state, especially Trivandrum, as well as in general Kerala, how the business community is general, and everyone is eagerly asking, like you pointed out in detail, like about Vizhinjam, how things are shaping up. So when port is coming up. So more than the prediction how port will become, people are more eagerly waiting to come and invest over here. Okay. So which I see not only in shipping domain, as you know, my industry is into shipping and logistics, but surprising part here is many people who are working in different industries is asking me this question.
They are asking.
So I always get surprised how people are this much keen and knowing the development of a city or a state in India, which can be a multi-dimensional facility going ahead actually.
Correct.
So going into depth of this your question, so what I can see also is many real estate developers, hospitality sector, pharmaceutical, likewise even into the range of our this vehicle manufacturing or even the showrooms. So many kind of industries are coming over and started investing in Trivandrum. Plus, once I had a meeting recently with a government body, I got to know several line of industries are lined up to come and start over in Trivandrum, which is I believe a great sign for the city as well as for the state and the country in general, if we ask.
True.
So I believe in next 10 years, we are going to see vast amount of change, especially since port also, as you know, wherever the port has come in for any particular state or country, that particular area have developed big time.
Correct.
So this is a very good opportunity for everyone in general, and I see a massive development across in, if you say, next 10-15 years plus time. Means every year it will be in a growing pace only.
Got it.
Whatever it is, then whatever level we will be growing, that depends upon the people who are in charge or in authority, how they are taking. But one thing I can assure, growth will be there.
Correct.
This is what everyone is looking. So this is my point of view in general.
Got it.
If we discuss in detail, there are many other points, but I am just overall touching and going
Correct.
regarding your question. Yeah.
So Vishnu, as you know, like shipping and logistics is a great opportunity. Like it's a great industry to be. So I want to ask, like, if somebody from Trivandrum or from Kerala want to get into this, especially an youngster want to get into this industry, where should he or she get started? Can you give a understanding about how they should come forward and get into this industry?
Okay. Again, another great question, Ajay. It has to actually go into deep if you ask this question.
Correct.
So in general, employers like us or me, which whenever we select a candidate in our company, we normally look for a basic degree, first of all, in them. Whichever domain it is, we don't go deep into it, but we take an overall, okay, at least they have a basic degree, because we have a basic system in which at least they should draft an email and all. So basic communication
Fundamentals should be clear.
Fundamentals should be there. So basic communication skill along with they can be able to connect to a person or handle a situation. We will just check as an overall level.
Okay.
But other than that, if you ask specifically about shipping and logistics, about the in-depth knowledge how we can connect to.
Correct.
So what I would always tell students is, either you should connect with a company through a known source through which they can help you in terms of internship, or you should go and meet such affiliated institutions where shipping and logistics is being courses are being conducted, and they can get a initial level of learning. I cannot tell, or I will not tell it will be deep level learning, because practical exposure won't be there. But they can have a initial kind of learning from the institute, or like I said, from the internship in which they can see through. And once I come into the internship, there is a general misconception among the mass that, okay, I don't know this company, so nobody will give me internship actually. But see, actually companies like us, normally what we look in a candidate is their attitude, whether they have that attitude to come up in life. Then we will definitely give them an opportunity in internship, and if they are faring good there, we will take them to maybe in a small job level also, in an executive pace.
Okay.
So it all depends upon the approach in which how they want to come up.
Correct.
So many companies are looking for smart young people whom they can build and take to the next level. So internship plays a big role. Again, our youngsters misconception should go out. That is why I'm specifying this point again, underlying and telling this. So companies are looking, especially as you said, Vizhinjam also is coming up in our state. So many companies are looking to see through. But either, so my little advice for any youngster, whether it is a young boy or a girl who want to be in the industries, whichever small segment you are getting a opportunity, you should go for it. In shipping and logistics, if you ask. But if you are only waiting for a particular managerial level or in an executive level, this way only I will get it through. It might not happen in shipping or logistics.
Correct.
Understood. Once you enter into that one, you can go to any level, or you can stretch and get into the next level.
Got it. So there is an ocean of opportunities.
Absolutely.
You just have to have the right mindset and to have the fundamental qualifications.
Absolutely. And one more thing I would like to add specifically in this case, shipping and logistics is basically a practical subject.
Correct.
However theory we read or we get to know from an experienced person, unless and until we learn through doing, it will never get 100% into our system.
Correct.
Whether it is in our mind, our body, your brain, whatever you say.
Yes.
So it's a practical subject.
They need to have hands-on experience.
Absolutely. So only thing, get the confidence, get the basics right, and jump into the full stream. Then automatically you will get it done.
So Vishnu, Vizhinjam Port is one of the biggest project in the country itself. Okay, all eyes are on it. As someone who is in the global business arena, how do you look at it, and how do other business expats look at Vizhinjam Port? Can you tell a little detail about this?
Okay, Ajay. So Vizhinjam again, definitely, like you said, all eyes are on this big deep water multi-purpose project.
Correct.
And I believe we will be the official cargo will be connecting to the port by end of this year, which is a great sign.
Correct.
So many opportunities, especially for the people who are in business or who are into the employment also. Many kind of opportunities are turning around.
Correct.
It will be direct or it will be indirect. I cannot directly tell it will be in a direct phase alone. So it will be like in inside port itself or near to the port itself, many kind of warehousing, storage facilities are coming in. Many multinational companies are coming and setting up their facilities over here to store the cargo, to connect to the next vessels and all. And as well as as I was speaking to the concerned heads of the Adani groups who are heading the ports over here.
Yeah, you used to have a frequent communication.
Absolutely. Right. They are also telling, they are also taking this project in a very serious note in terms of developing the country as well as the state in general. So the seriousness is there. Correct. And one good other sign also is the airport also is very much near to. So the sea-air connectivity, whichever the cargo coming through sea, which is getting connected to the air, also is a great opportunity which the port can definitely elevate and take it to the next level in generating the right income and hitting to the economy in a great level. So which is a very positive sign. Because even under discussion, even in my level also, like we had a good discussion likewise with a few panels related to the port authorities on how we can generate the sea air connectivity as well. Correct. So same time, the port has a multiple option facility in terms of developing the surrounding areas also in terms of connected with the cargo movement. So now rail also is almost getting connected.
Correct. Even the road also is.
Road also. So, and the developments are getting on a faster pace as of now. That's what I am getting understood also. Yes. And things looks very positive in general. Opportunity wise, what I can see also is a flurry of things are opening up in general. In associated, like I said, directly with the ports and also connected with the indirect job generation.
Correct.
So likewise. So things looks very promising. So we are all looking for.
Trivandrum have that connectivity advantage, right?
Absolutely.
Everything is
like you know also, like you would have heard also related to the, we have a automatic 20 meter plus underwater sea depth is there, which can be extended further also. That's the information we are getting in terms of 24 meter depth after dredging. So that itself, any large mother vessel. Mother vessel means the vessels which have the capacity of carrying the big lot of containers can come over here and connect to Vizhinjam port quite easily without any external support. So
that is one big advantage Vizhinjam have, right?
Naturally gifted. Naturally gifted, and it is very close proximity to the sea channel, international sea channel.
Yes.
I believe it's just 10-12 kilometers, something like that only. It's connectivity is there. So it is easy for the vessel to come into the port and means leave from here also, which is a great sign in terms of, so they will also have a much more interest in connecting to these ports.
Correct.
So or else they have to roam totally across and then many such ports are there. They are also doing good, many other ports.
Correct.
But here the channel is that much closer, so things are much more easier for them to connect as well.
So we have a welcoming space here. Like,
absolutely.
You can arrange your mother vessel and you can do the transactions.
Absolutely. And mother vessel, it will be connected to the small feeder vessel. So small the cargo coming from the mother vessels can be connected to small like feeder vessels. And vice versa also. Somebody means somewhere from internal areas of Kerala or other districts or other states can connect from small feeder vessels. They can load the cargo, bring it to Vizhinjam, can shift it to the mother vessels and can move across any parts of the globe.
Vishnu, I want to know, in your experience, how important is the role of collaborations, especially the industry is undergoing a transformation. So how do you look at that? How important is the collaboration part?
This is again another very important question, because as of now itself we can see many big operators, whether operating the port or into the shipping lines, they are having a strategic partnership as well as into the different type of collaboration in terms of growth as well as scaling up. Because as of now, I believe world has come into a assumption or into a reality that with the right strategic partnership, we can scale even bigger.
Correct.
So I believe, and I'm seeing also, or we are all seeing that
Correct.
the things are shaping up very well in terms of connections. I will use the word connections
Correct.
for the betterment, and it is. I don't want to name any particular company,
Got
but
it.
so many strategic evolution in terms of growth is happening. So it plays a very crucial role. I always believe in any strategic partnership, understanding is the key. Like integrity and ethics always play a very key role
Correct.
in building up the whole
Trustworthy
system.
also, you have to have
Absolutely.
the right
Absolutely.
partner to be connected.
Absolutely, the trustworthiness is there. The blind trust, I will always
Okay.
use the word blind trust, because that itself will play a key role in connecting and seeing through. It's actually a very large topic.
Correct,
We cannot,
correct. Like,
we cannot
this
complete it in a small frame.
But overall, you have the point that in a growing economy, or in a situation like we are in, we have to have the alliance with the right partners.
Absolutely.
Right strategic partnership.
Definitely, because our strength also will not be in every area. So our strategic partner will be much more positive, or much more already have been in a different level. So at least why can't we use their expertise or separately? And if we also can add value to them, definitely people are coming in. Even a small company like us is getting calls in related to the strategic growth plans, how we can combine together and grow much further. So if a small company like us are getting, big companies definitely are taking the leap in their level also.
Correct.
So that is the frame.
Vishnu, I want to ask about your customers, or the customers of the shipping and logistics industry. What are some of the challenges that they may be facing, and what will be the reason for that?
Okay, as of now, as you also know, world is evolving around a fast pace in general. So many disruptions you would also have heard through the news and all happening in terms of at the Red Sea, where internal crisis also happening in general. So we don't want to specify a particular country, but in general, whatever the situations are, the cargo or the vessels are not able to route through the proper channel in which they were supposed to go. So they had to take a round route also. So in terms, their transit time of the ships is getting much on a larger side in terms of transit. So obviously the rate,
fuel cost,
obviously
labor cost, everything will go
so
up.
ultimately the customers are the scapegoat. So they have to pay in general. So all these costs, like you said, are added up. So the ocean freight, or the rate of the containers or the cargo in general, whichever vessel, if it is a bulk vessel or a liquid carrying cargo vessel, or the freight of the ocean is getting, ocean containers or the vessels are getting high. So customers are getting the final pinch.
Correct.
So on a rate level, not only the rate level is one side. Other very important side is, since transit time, if it goes high, it is affecting the final delivery of the product also.
The overall waiting time will increase.
Obviously. So then again, the end customer will have to suffer. Their timing of the project will get delayed. So they will have to pay another penalty to the respective the bodies or the authorities, whichever will be signing the contract also. And again, the whole supply chain, as you know, is a very big system. I would say as a system or process only. So starting from the layman, ending with the final end customer. Their premise. So the entire ecosystem of supply chain will get affected. So the planning. So we always tell, whenever I get an opportunity to mingle with our customers, I always tell whatever best solution we have for this is better planning is required. They have to educate their suppliers or vendors they are dealing to make the production in such a way that, okay, if it is produced well in advance, the disruption or the delay will be much lesser comparatively. Same time, if we can catch an earlier vessel compared with the proper planning, at least some days or some considerable amount of time we can save, and will make the entire supply chain process much smoother. So I always again tell our customers also is planning will play a major role along with the execution side. Meticulous planning will be the key for future, because especially disruptions are happening that much, and we always believe it is going to end the next day. But unfortunately, if you ask for the world, it is not good. But unfortunately, one way or the other, not only in one specific area, in general, means overall, if we look, small disruptions happening for multiple reasons, multiple causes, which is affecting the entire supply chain as well as the shipping industry as a whole.
Got it.
So, like I will put it in 2 words, or this one: meticulous planning and a right communication channel with the whole supply chain system will be the key force for future.
Vishnu, I want to ask you, like, I know that you have a very good network of mentors, that you have really put some hard work in identifying and keeping the relationships and all. I want to know, like, how do you found these mentors being helpful, and how do they define success, and what is your take on being successful in an industry like this, or what is your advice? Thinking that there is a lot of mentors that is there to support and all, but I want to know in general, what is your learning and how do you share it with us?
Thanks, Ajay, for this question. First of all, like, it is a question I always address wherever I go, especially to the youngsters or the young community who want to come up in life.
Correct.
as well. So the basic element I always put it is, we should always have a burning desire. Whenever success is there, I always put it as a burning desire. So success is a vast topic. If
Correct.
one single person cannot give a particular pinpoint answer to that. So
Correct.
I always put it like this: if you want to be healthy, you have to have a burning desire to become healthy.
Correct.
If you want to be extra successful in your career or in your business, you have to have a burning desire in that particular domain. If you want to be disciplined as a person, you want to have a burning desire in that discipline level. So
Correct.
for me, success is burning desire. Rest, everything will align to it. So as you rightly said, I have connection or relationship with many mentors across the globe.
Across industries.
Absolutely, across industries. I see it as a passion.
Correct.
Meeting and connecting people,
True.
learning from them. So what I have felt in most of them is especially the top leaders. Even though I have connection with the many leaders, what I found out is, or what my little understanding is, I will always put 98% of the people as managers and 2% as leaders. Leaders means without designation, like our famous Robin Sharma always says, leader
Without title.
doesn't need a title.
Correct. Correct.
It's all on the action. It's all on how they take themselves and carry without expecting anything.
Correct.
So the global leaders who I've seen, if you ask me a few qualities of them, I will always put it: being humble is one of the top quality I have always seen in many of my mentors who have watched across from a distance, as well as worked or connecting nearby.
Correct.
As well as the learning, the hunger for learning.
Correct.
I will put it that way. Every day they want to learn something new
True.
in their industry or some other industry.
Correct.
To ensure they come into the next level. Another important phase I see is the application of what they learn. Execution. Even I am also not into that level, since being a company who is 3 years time.
Correct.
We are also getting into that level only. But what I see from my top quality mentors is the way in which they are executing the learnables or the learnings.
Correct.
Is something really amazing.
Basically,
So,
the application of how what they learned.
Absolutely. The execution plays a major role.
Correct.
Even if we are little bit down in some other areas, if we are very good, if we are an execution master, that itself is only required for taking us to the
Correct.
next level. Then, if you ask leaders, if I tell what I've observed, many other big qualities also there, like empathy, showing kindness to the right people.
Correct.
At the same time, helping young people to come over and make them superstars of tomorrow without expecting anything in return.
Correct.
So leadership, I always put it in a simple word: let us always give back to the society, whatever way.
Correct.
Give back means normally people will connect it to only a financial term. No,
Correct.
I am telling in a broader way.
Correct.
Give back to anyone who want to come up in life, so that they can take the baton from us or from somebody else and make the world a better place to live in. And one other simple quality I always see in leaders also, they're always happy.
Okay.
Whatever the circumstances they are facing in,
Correct.
they're always happy. They always spread positivity. They always elude confidence in others. They bring out the best in every situation.
Correct.
So these are all small topic or
They're
small
all optimistic. Also.
optimistic in a bigger way.
Correct.
In general, we use the word optimism in a wide context, but I am telling in a deeper level,
Correct.
which makes them different from the other communities or across other people as well. So it's like I said, it's a big topic.
Correct.
So if you ask me, I will put it into simple terms in this level. And one final thing I would like to tell about leaders is they're all courageous people.
Correct.
They take not only about the people who are doing business, I am telling. Those people who are sitting in big seats or big positions in various multinational organizations also, they are very courageous to learn, innovate things, how to come up, or they don't see failure as a ending point. They see failure as a part of success.
True. So they actually even they take big bold decisions also.
Absolutely.
They are risk takers.
Absolutely. So that is why they are called leaders also.
True. So Vishnu, we used to have this conversation. So the intention of this chat is that we have to bring some. There are a lot of things that we used to discuss. So I want to put these things to the outer world so that somebody will get value out of it, and that is what we are all looking for. So Vishnu, Livro Shipping is one of our prominent client, and we have been joining hands from the very beginning. So how do you look at this connection, and how we actually helped you? Can you just give some ideas so that we are also curious to know about that?
Actually, when we plan to start connecting with our right digital partners, whom to go with, so we have gone and checked various options, various companies. But the core thing, what separates Fresh Mind Ideas from other companies, what not only me, our team is always telling me is related to your professionalism, the way you approach a work, the seriousness you give to a particular job, and the time frame in which you give us the feedback. Okay. These are the major points which we see in Fresh Mind Ideas compared to the other companies. Even though I have many other connections in digital marketing side, but the way people see the things, the deliverables are not always on a satisfaction level, which makes you far apart or poles apart from other companies. So kudos to your teamwork. Your team is also excellently performing whenever we approach them, and they are always giving us the right kind of suggestions on which kind of things to implement, or which kind of things to post, or the valuable ideas where we need to pitch our service wise, in which level, in which domain, all those things. So we find it very much relaxing. We don't have to strain much when we deal with your professional people. And the way in which you people are also evolving and learning in your field is also making us very happy that we are with the right strategic partner in terms of our marketing side.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So Ajay, you are running a branding and digital marketing company. So what is your philosophy about branding in general, if I ask?
Yes. So whenever people do business, they used to tell that building a business or making a business is like growing a baby, right? So I always feel that if that is the case, then branding is like giving the baby the right characters.
Correct.
We have to give them an identity so that other people will also look at that baby and they will also feel proud of it. They will start referring the right people to them. They will have the right atmosphere. So if business is like bringing up a baby, branding is like giving the baby the right characteristics and the right identity and the right wisdom so that they grow and they become an integral part of the nation.
Great.
That is my take on branding in simple terms.
Great. You put it in a very simple way,
correct.
But in the right way as well. Same time.
True.
So if I ask you more about the marketing, when I travel across also, most of our customers always ask, they have a product and how they can market it in a proper way. Correct. Is it really required? Marketing is really required. How it is going to help? All these small but confusing questions. I always get it from their side. Correct. So even though I have a perspective, since a person into the industry, I would like to know much deeper into that. Correct. From your side.
So basically, when I work with entrepreneurs, they will have a attachment towards their product or service. They will say that our product is the best. We don't have to market. People will know about it and they will come and they will purchase or they will make the transaction, whatever. So what I'm saying is that let's look at the example of Apple. They are actually making the industry's best products. Correct. And even they are putting millions of dollars every year consistently on marketing.
Correct.
So if this $1 trillion company is doing it, then why don't you do it?
Absolutely.
Because it is a fact that they have the best product, they have the best team, they have every support, everything is there.
Absolutely.
Still they are spending in marketing, which means they understood that marketing is needed, especially in this day and age where everything
Correct.
is mobile or digital. So marketing is at most important for reaching the right audience and making the right benefit out of it.
Okay.
That is my take.
Yeah, great. So if I ask you about more into the AI,
Yeah.
artificial intelligence is getting into everywhere.
Correct.
Every industry, every domain, wherever we go, AI is the talk of the town.
Correct.
So if I ask specifically, when I go also into multiple seminars or conferences, everyone is asking whether people will lose jobs
Correct.
or whether how in their specific industries will get affected.
Correct.
So what is your take in general about once AI come in, how it will help us or connect people to lose their jobs? Or what is your take in general about AI?
So I see it in a different perspective. For example, if I want to reach from point A to point B, I can either go by walk or I can take a vehicle and go.
Correct.
So AI is like the vehicle where we can get into it, we can comfortably sit in, and it will take you there. So
Okay.
that is the overall idea. Like, this is here to help us.
Great.
AI is, if we use it in the right manner. So there are some different cases where people will use it. That is there in any case.
Any case, yeah.
But if you really take the advantage of AI and make it your your partner in getting the right things done, and it saves you money, it saves you time, it saves you from a lot of headaches,
Agree.
then we shouldn't say no to AI. We should actually make use of it. And if you are afraid of if somebody is afraid of losing job because of AI, the only thing is that they are not learning enough. We
Correct.
have to put the effort to understand it. If it is a case of a vehicle, you should know how to drive it, or you should put the right driver to drive it. If that is the case, then you are going to win it, rather than sitting in the side of that street and looking at
Understood.
these vehicles going and blaming of it. So you have to take it in a very optimistic sense. That is how we should approach AI and such level of technological evolutions.
Okay. So, since your company being headquartered in Trivandrum, so like here, as you know, we have many technological hubs like Techno Park and many other like Techno City. So, how you see Trivandrum evolving in your domain
Yes.
in which you are catering to as of now?
So it's good that you put out Technopark. So we are the official digital marketing partner for Technopark.
Oh, great.
So Technopark is one of India's largest IT park, one of the first in the country, one of the greenest. So I can see that especially when I'm doing the the marketing activities for the park, we can see a lot of changes are happening. A lot of companies are interested to come in and invest because the talent pool is really good here.
Okay.
The atmosphere is good. If you look at the phases, Technopark has different phases, and all of them are getting filled. Lot of development happening in terms of even in the technological side. So today I just read a news that global investments are happening to Indian software economy. So earlier it was just like doing some repeated tasks. They were approaching India, or they were looking at it from a different perspective, like cost cutting and all.
Okay.
But now they seriously look at India as a market where a lot of positive things are happening. And Trivandrum is one of it has that sort of a capability. Like we have the right atmosphere here. We have all the connectivity. It's only 20 minutes from the airport to Technopark or nearby IT hubs. We have a very good rail system. The roadways have been improved over the years. So I see this as a very positive change, especially for a city like Trivandrum, and it's a very good place to live also. The people are nice. We have malls, we have all these in that sort, the entertainments are here. So overall, if you look at Trivandrum, especially when connecting with the IT parks, I think especially in the coming years, in the 4 to 5 year down the line, I can see a lot of positive things that is going to happen, and that will consistently go on for quite a long time.
Great.
That is my
great
take
to
on
hear.
it.
Great.
Yeah. Absolutely positive about what Trivandrum is and what it will become. So thank you so much, Vishnu, for this, and let's continue the relationship, and let's take things further, and let's see how we can make world a better place to live in.
Truly, it was a great session with you also. Like, you are also a very kind and warm person who always want to see others grow in life as well. So it was an enriching experience for me also.
Correct.
So I wish you and Fresh Mind team all the very best for the future also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vishnu. Thank you.